The Peter Oliva Model of Curriculum Development. Our group will present a short discussion about this model. Peter Oliva's model has 12 components. It illustrates a step-by-step process of developing the curriculum from specifying the needs of students in general and the needs of the society to evaluating the curriculum. The Oliva model of curriculum development is composed of 12 components now because Peter Oliva revised it in the year 1992. It becomes a broader, and he considered the society and the subject matter in stating the aims of education and their philosophical and psychological principles, which is similar to Tyler's considerations for selecting the objectives. Oliva wants to come up with a simple, comprehensive, and systematic model, and this model integrates two submodels, the curriculum and the instructional. The curriculum submodel includes mostly the planning stages, and it will not be completed if it's not translated into the instructional model, of course. So it means that these two submodels are important to build each other for us and for us to understand it. In 1976, Peter Oliva introduced his first model of curriculum development, and his first model follows a linear and deductive approach. That is why it is considered by curriculum analysts as simple and easy to follow. As you can see in the first model, it is just straight and easy to understand the flow until he made the revision in 1992.
The 12 components of Oliva model. It illustrates a step-by-step process of developing the curriculum from specifying the needs of students in general and the needs of the society to evaluating the curriculum. So, the first component in the development of the curriculum is philosophical formulation, target, vision and mission of the institution that all comes from analysis of students' needs and analysis of community needs. Second component is the analysis of the needs of the community where the school was located, the needs of students and urgency of the disciplines that must be provided by the school. Third and fourth components contain the goal of general and specific curriculum goals that are based on the needs as listed in the component in the second one, while the fifth component is how to organize and implement the curriculum design. Sixth and seventh components start curriculum and explaining the purpose of formulating general and specific learning goals. So if the goals of learning have been formulated, the next set of possible strategies to achieve goals such as the components of the eighth. During the same can be done initial study of potential assessment strategies or techniques that will be used. Further development of the curriculum forward in the 10th compartment, namely the strategy of learning. When the curriculum was implemented, the developer component of the curriculum back to the 9th Menzelewski end of the evaluation techniques to improve the evaluation tools or techniques that has been assigned to the 9th component. So the next component in the 11th and 12th conducted evaluation of learning and evaluation of curriculum.
The Oliva model acknowledges that the needs of every student in particular communities are not always the same as the general needs of students throughout society. It means that students differ from each other. For example, the needs of the students at the Ateneo de Manila University are not the same as the needs of the students at the La Salle University. Those are the things that the Oliva model recognized. In the Oliva model, a faculty can fashion a plan. In short, in the Oliva model, teachers can create a plan. In the first bullet, the teachers can create a plan for the curriculum of an area and method paths in which it will be accomplished through teaching. In the second bullet, the teachers can create a plan to improve school-wide interdisciplinary strategies that cut across areas of discipline as career education, recommendation, and course training. This means that they can improve and expand the programs that aim to develop areas of specialization. Let us proceed to the third bullet. The teachers or faculty can create a plan for them to concentrate on the curricular factors of the model to make programmatic conclusions. This means they need to focus on the curricular components of the model to create timetabled options. And lastly, teachers can create a plan to enable them to evaluate the instructional elements. This means that teachers need to focus on the instructive unit.
Hello everyone, my name is Jericho Jr. F. Gamwa and I will be discussing the illustration of Oliva'S model. These are the 12 components of this model, and actually, the Oliva'S model is the most complex model in curriculum development because it is consisting of 12 components, like what I've said a while ago, that includes both planning and operational phases of curriculum development. This model is based on goals, objectives, curriculum designs, implementations, also the evaluation, and the most importantly is the revision. This model takes into an account not only for the source of curriculum, but also the evaluation and the instruction of the curriculum. In this model, Oliva pointed out that it is important to determine whether the curriculum goals and objectives are being successfully carried out or not. This model, or the Oliva'S model, combines a theme of or for curriculum development that we can see on components number 1 to 4 and also component number 12, and add a design for constructions or for construction that we can see on components number 5 to 11. And this is the most important features of this Oliva'S model. It is the feedback lines that cycle back from the evaluation of instruction to the instructional goals that we can see in this figure or in this illustration. These lines indicate the necessity for continuous revision of the components. So that's all. Thank you for your listening.
So these 17 steps are the specific steps that one must do in developing an effective curriculum, as they are crucial in order for the curriculum to be developed properly and to maximize its full potential for the students to learn effectively. It is a simplified and specific version of the illustration of the Oliva'S model from before. It is a complete step-by-step about the specific goals and objectives that the curriculum planner wishes to accomplish. Well, the general purpose of these steps is to serve as a guideline for the curriculum planner to know what should really matter and be included in the curriculum for it to be as effective as possible.